Next to me today we have the Pando Moto Steel Black 2 jeans. These are a single layered Dyneema blend double AC approved riding jean that really represents pretty much the pinnacle of where motorcycle trousers are at the moment in terms of being every bit wearable all day off the bike, but feeling and looking as much like your normal regular off the bike jeans as possible, but sacrificing as little as they can in terms of protective qualities. So being double AC approved, this is about as high as we see any motorcycling trouser, let alone a very stylish pair of jeans. So it's great that it's achieved that. The Dyneema approach is something we've seen from a number of different brands, and there are different blends that are being used to achieve these varying levels of C approval. This has a 25% blend, which is really good because some of the 50% feel a little bit less jean-like and a bit more rigid, like a protective item. 25 gives you still that double AC approval, but just means that it feels and looks as much like a regular jean as possible. In terms of pricing, this comes in at $279, so it's not a cheap pair of trousers by any means, but in terms of the single-layered Dyneema double AC approved jeans in our lineup, of which there are now quite a few, this sits bang in the middle, and I think it's every bit, in fact maybe even slightly better, than the ones at the top of the pricing spectrum. So for me, this is an unbelievably good jean. It's very good and it's fair, I think, in terms of value. Pando Moto, there's something about the products that they release where the cut and everything is absolutely spot on. Now this could just be that it fits me really nicely and therefore I'm biased, but I love the way that they feel. The actual kind of pattern itself has been designed to be somewhere in between a slim and a straight fit. There's a stretch in the fabric too, which means it's forgiving to get into position on the bike, but also just comfortable to wear and move around in. And I am a 32 and a bit, and the 32s fit me absolutely spot on. I would say these are very much true to the size guide, which makes life really, really easy. At the moment, we only have the 34s in stock. Later in the season, we'll be getting the 32 leg length as well, but we do have all the waist sizes in the 34. You can roll up the bottom just like you would on most of the jeans in the lineup, and there is a reflective strip if you need it, just on that little seam section on the roll up. These ones are black, and you probably are complaining that you can't even see them because even with all the studio lights, they're just a void of darkness because they are proper black. And interestingly, these are actually the first properly black Dyneema jean that we have seen, because Dyneema is normally only available due to something to do with the way that the dye is absorbed by the Dyneema in a denim blue colour, and that's what the majority of the Dyneema jeans have been. We have had dark ones claiming to be black, but in reality they've always been a dark blue. These ones are black, and they really do look very good. They actually look really smart. And combined with the wonderful Pando fit and tailoring, as I just mentioned, I think that they're a cracking looking pair of jeans and definitely soft and comfortable to the feel on the inside, enough to wear all day off the bike. They say they're single layer, they genuinely are. We have some that say they're single layer but actually have a liner going on inside them. These ones don't, they are just that one single layer, executed really, really nicely indeed. They're a very casual look to them, so there's nothing on the outside that suggests that they're an overly motorcycle related product. There's no stitching for the knee armour on the outside anywhere visible like that. So they just look like a really good pair of jeans. In terms of the branding and stuff, again, pretty sleek and pretty integrated. So you've got the Pando Moto kind of crown logo just on the left upper leg area. You've got a Pando just on the little button above the zip fly. And then as you go around, you've got really just the kind of generic jean format with the 5 pockets. You've got the 2 rear ones with the Pando sort of trademark zigzag, which has been stitched into those pockets. You've got the 2 sections here for the belt, so you can actually create a nice point at which your trousers meet the bottom of your jacket, so you don't leave any exposed sections. So you've got a slight rise here. The overall jean as a whole is described as a mid-rise jean, so that's kind of standard really, and you've got this little Pando label just on the outside. Plus this little loop, which is useful for attaching your keys to, that all the Pando jeans have. The jeans come included with level 1 C approved SASTEC armour in the knees and in the hips, which is removable and accessed via internal pockets. So you do need to take them off if you want to take the armour in and out. But this SASTEC armour that it comes with is really some of the best on the market. It's as good as any of the armour from the other brands that we describe as being some of the best on the market. It's very thin and streamlined, so you don't really notice it. It's that kind of fit and forget approach, so you could just leave it in. But as I say, if you do want to take it out, you need to take the jean off to do so. So the Pando Moto Steel Black 2s really are a fantastic package if you're looking for one of the best riding jeans on the market. It's a very competitive, crowded marketplace right now, so you've got a wonderful choice. But if you want something that is Dyneema, single layered, fairly priced, and really just feels fantastic to wear and every bit as comfortable as your normal off-the-bike trousers, then for me, these are the winners in our lineup at the moment. In stock and available right now over on urbanrider.co.uk with much more info with the size guides. So if you do want to see more about that, then just check it out on the product page. Any other questions, comments, feedback, email us or put that in the section below and we will get back to you shortly. And stay tuned for more video reviews of the world's finest riding gear. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye.